All right, so this weekend it's my second trip with the Megalodon. It's a bit messy in the back, but I'm working on it. So this weekend I'm gonna explore Central California area. I think it's called Clear Creek. It's a national forest or national park, and I've been there a couple of years ago. But I got to a point that there was a gate and I couldn't pass through. But this time I got a couple of permits. It cost maybe $17, and I got the code for the gate, so hopefully I'll be able to pass through. So right now I just got to Gonzales, California, and turned off the 101 going west on Gloria Road. Now this will take me kind of cross the plains here to I think somewhere around Route 25 and then a couple of other roads, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see if I'll be able to open the gate. It was raining last night and it was supposed to rain probably all day today, so we'll see how it goes. I think I'm still on Gloria Road, but it just turned into unpaved. It seems very well groomed, and I see all kinds of heavy machinery on the side of the road, so I'm assuming they're doing some work here. But the scenery is really, really cool. I almost feel like I'm in Ireland somewhere, going in I don't even know why I said Ireland. That's how I imagine Ireland. It's all nice and green and a little fog. And today it's overcast because it's supposed to be rain later. It's supposed to be a storm passing through. But even if it was rain here, I don't think there would be a lot of mud. It seems like a pretty well-maintained, packed. It's not even gravel, but unpaved. So we'll see. But the scenery here it's really nice. I guess all the rains that we had this year and last year, everything around me is green, which is kind of cool. The road is pretty good, but it's a little bumpy, it's a little eroded from the rains, so I'm gonna air down. Last time I aired down 2 weeks ago, I aired down to I think 30. I'm gonna try to air down to 25 now. I'm gonna play with the PSI until I find the sweet spot. So on this van, I got all my recovery gear and the air down and all this kind of stuff, all the little things over here, so it's convenient. Later on I may put a winch here, maybe 14,000 pound winch or 12,000 pound winch. We'll see. Hey, 1 down, 3 to go. Man, I can't get over the scenery. It's really nice here. Check it out. So I just aired to 25 PSI, and it's really nice. Well, comparatively, it's nice and cushy. But I have 10 ply tires, so I can probably air down to 15 and less. But it's a very heavy vehicle, so I don't like the bowing of the tires and the chance of poking a puncture in the sidewall. But so far so good. Man, if I have this scenery all day, I don't even care that it's overcast and gray sky. I usually like sunny blue sky. Today can't see any of the sky, but it is so beautiful here that I'm just enjoying myself. I expect it to be nice, or maybe I had my expectation too low and now they're just in the middle, but regardless, it's really nice here. guess it's a road. It's not even a trailer, just an unpaved road. So it's not challenging at all. Any car will be able to go past here. But the scenery is really nice. It's an overcast day that give it like a cool atmosphere. I think I'm getting old, but it's really nice. So I was going on Old Gloria Road, past that part, then got into Route 25 and took that south, I think 10-15 miles or so, and then made a left. And right now I'm on Old Hernandez Road. It's still paved, but still, scenery is really nice. There are a bunch of homes here. I didn't know that people live here, but I guess there are small towns or villages. It's pretty nice. And I suspected that oh crap, 5.5 miles road closed. No. Okay, I'm gonna wing it anyway. I'll go the 5.5 miles. If the road is closed, then I'll just make a U-turn. All right, after driving on 25 and then a couple of other roads for probably about an hour, I just got to the Clear Creek area. I'm actually just crossing the Clear Creek, and soon I'm gonna hit that gate that I have a code for because I got the permit, but we'll see if that actually works and I can actually open it. But it's nice. So I'm inching my way through this, I think it's called Clear Creek Road, but maybe not. But I'm getting closer to the point that there's the gate, and we'll see if I can open it or not. If I can, great, I'll go through. If not, there are still trails here in the area that I can play around on, but we'll see. It's starting to drizzle a little bit. Was supposed to be raining all day today, but there was nothing. It's 1:30 p.m. now, and just now it started drizzling a little bit, so hopefully it won't get too bad. All right, the code worked, gate was open, I'm in. Man, I just got in here, and right now I'm doing the 5th water crossing, and I probably did 1 mile. But those are well-maintained water crossings with the paved area. But well, the rainy season just finished, so I'm sure the rivers and streams are full. Plus the snow is melting now. But it's nice. I'm still on a trail here. I'm climbing up the hills or mountains or whatever it is, and I'm going toward a place. It's called San Carlos Mines. Now this whole area here looks like it was mines at one point. It all looks disturbed, so to speak, right? With a bunch of mining signs, but it's nice. I mean, it's a very twisty trail that snakes up the mountain, but it's easy. It looks like it's been maintained fairly well. So it started to rain a little bit, not a hard rain, but a little bit. But it's definitely going to wet the trails. Now I'm going steep up hills, steep down hills. If the trails are going to be muddy and wet, it's going to be tricky because one is, traction. Second, some of parts of these trails are pretty narrow. And with a muddy trail with a little bit of a slope, it's very easy to slide toward the side of the down the mountain, I guess. So it will be interesting. I don't know if I can get out of the other side or if I have to come back to where I got in. But even where I'm driving now, if this is wet, this is gonna be very tricky, maybe impossible, because it's very steep. All right, the rain started to come down fairly hard, and I got to points that was really steep and switchback trail, and I figured if I go in and I camp for the night and I wake up in the morning and it's all muddy, well, I don't know if I will be able to get out. So I figured, okay, I'll make a U-turn, get off the mountain, which is what I did, and I'll just explore the lower elevations, which is what I'm doing now. And it's almost 3 p.m, so maybe in half an hour to an hour I'll find a place to camp for the night, and we'll see how it is tomorrow. If the trails are not that muddy tomorrow, then I can play tomorrow and go explore all those areas. Okay, so I just found a spot by the creek. I'm gonna stay the night. So this is will be my first night in a van, and it's such a different ball game than in a rooftop tent. First of all, I didn't even open the door. I stopped, and I'm in. I have my bed, I have my stuff, everything is right here. I don't have to set up anything, literally anything. And there's more room. I know it's a bit messy now because I don't have anything built, but I will build a ramp with a place to put my stuff. But even if I don't do anything, I have my spare tire under all this mess over there, and I have everything I need with me, and I have what do you call those? 2 mattresses, plenty of room, and again, the key, I didn't have to set up anything. So it's almost like one of those things that I'm thinking, why didn't I think about it before? And the van is capable, 4-wheel drive, lockers front and rear, big tires or big wheels. Can go, I'm assuming, anywhere that my truck could go, or my former deceased truck could go. But it's gonna be an interesting experience. This summer is gonna be interesting with this van. It's gonna be much simpler, much more frictionless overlanding, I guess. Yeah, I know some of you may say, hey, just pitch a tent outside and sleep outside. Yeah, I know, I used to do that. But this is something different. All right, so I had a very good night's sleep, and it's today. It's a very different day than yesterday. Sky's blue, sunny, everything looks nice. So I'm actually going to change my plans a little bit from what I planned to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take what is it, Idria or whatever, the mine, and take that road all the way to Pinochet Hills and to I-5. See if I can literally cross through and see if I can get out to I-5 instead of playing around here and going back the same way. The challenge is fuel. Now, although mileage wise it's about 50 miles and then get to I-5, and in I-5 I can find some gas, but this van, when I'm going like this off-road, it's probably like 7 miles a gallon or something, plus the uphills, downhills. So hopefully I'm not gonna get stranded, which probably not. And the biggest risk is if there's a gate that I'm unable to open with the code that I got. Then I have to go all the way back and then another 40 miles to the nearest gas station from this side. That'll be interesting. So let's see how it's gonna go. This is where the trail starts to go downhill, pretty steep. Luckily the rain yesterday didn't do much to the road. It's not muddy, but with this van I'm still learning it, so any kind of switchbacks with the tilt, which means the ground is not level, the van is obviously tilting, and it's a tall van, kind of tall and skinny, so to speak. So it's a bit scary to see it tilted to the side, but I just have to get used to see how far can I push it. right, continue to progress on Idria Road, I think it's called. I'll put the name in the video. And I engaged my front four-wheel drive lock. So my front axle is manually engaged, so I have to engage it manually in the hubs, and then I have the lever inside if I want to engage the actual four-wheel drive. So there was a little spot that I slid a little bit, so I engaged those and I'll leave them locked, so if I want four-wheel drive I can use it. I didn't use four-wheel drive for the last 2 days, but it looks like it's getting a little muddy, a little watery, but the scenery, again, scenery is amazing. Soon maybe, I'm not sure what soon is, but I will see a ghost town called Idria, and that's the name of the road as well, Idria Road, and we'll explore there a little bit and continue toward I-5. The trail is not that bad. I mean, it's I engaged four-wheel drive only once, but it's a little bit muddy and a little bit narrow and a little bit twisty, but not that bad. I'm just hoping that I can actually go through and I don't have to come back all this way. I may not have enough gas for that, but I guess we will see. But the day is beautiful. Blue sky, some clouds, but blue sky, sunny, very nice scenery, all green. So far so good. Hopefully it's going to continue this way. I think I'm done. So I see the trail here is completely rotted. I don't know, I'm gonna walk to see if I can make it. You see, if I was with someone else I would do it, but let's see. It doesn't look bad. I can definitely make it. I'm just afraid to get stuck here by myself, especially with the tall van. It's gonna fall into one of these ruts. See, look, deep ruts. If one of my wheels fall down there, I'm flipping. But if I stay on this side, I should be able to make it. Man, I have to give this van more credit. Piece of cake. Put 4 low, kind of went through the ruts, nothing. Yeah, I guess I have to learn this van a little bit to understand what it can and cannot do, but this was no big deal at all. Alright, we made it to Idria. I don't have too much information about it, but I'm sure some of you heard about Google, so search it up. But I'm gonna just drive around a little bit, see what's here. Lots of different structures, and then continue on our way. Right now, I'm maybe less than a quarter or maybe a third of the way, and it's going very slow. So I don't really want to spend too much time here, but just to see what's going on and continue. So once I passed Idria, about less than a mile I would say, the road become paved. I don't care, it's still nice, still good scenery, but it looks like it's paved. It may become unpaved later on, but it might be paved all the way to I-5, which is fine. It's very nice, very scenic, twisty, so all the right components. Alright, the dog is having fun, running around, peeing on everything, pooping on everything. But it's nice. Nice sunny day. I think it's probably going to be paved for the rest of the way, but still, I enjoy it. Very nice. Alright, so there's this last bit of craziness. It's not challenging other than the fact that it's uneven side to side. So, oh, my tires just touched the body. Ooh, I hear all kinds of weird noises. Okay, I'm gonna engage four-wheel low here. See what happens. Have clearance problem, but look at this shit. I don't have clearance problem. Holy shit. Again, this van is beastier than I think. Everything and anything. Okay, so this is the end of the weekend. So we started, me and Ghost, started at Gonzales, crossed on Maria Road, got into Clear Creek, played around there, stayed the night there, and now this is probably the last dirt road toward Pinoche Hills, and then I'm gonna catch I-5 back home. I think I just scratched the tip of it. The Clear Lake or Clear Creek, sorry, not Clear Lake. Clear Creek area is vast, lots of different trails, lots of different things to see. I saw maybe 10% of it, 20% of it. So this is definitely not the last time I'm gonna be here. The key is to get the permit and get the lock code so you can get in. Once you're in, there's multiple different trails, different places to camp. I think I crossed, I'm not exaggerating, probably had about 15 different water crossings, maybe even more. So, and it's closer to where I live than Indian Valley. So that's another area to go and explore and play around. So, till next time, ta-ta!